For more than 4 decades, Voyager 1 has traveled farther than any machine humanity has ever built. It was launched in 1977, not as a weapon or a warning, but as a message in a bottle, drifting into the unknown. It showed us Jupiter's swirling storms, Saturn's golden rings, and then kept going, beyond everything familiar. Many believed that was the end of its story. A cold, quiet relic drifting into the cosmic void. But the universe had other plans. Because something happened out there that was never meant to be seen. Something hidden. Something forgotten. And now, the silence is beginning to crack. March 9, 1980. Voyager 1 had completed its final planetary flybys. It was coasting into the dark, its cameras mostly shut down, its mission nearly over. But then, without warning, its instruments detected something strange. A pulse. Faint. Repeating. Structured. Not the random hiss of space. This was different. This had intention. Voyager's imaging system, long thought unnecessary, was reactivated by remote command. It turned toward the source. What it captured changed everything. Suspended in blackness was an object no one could explain. Triangular. Metallic. Still. Not an asteroid. Not debris. It hovered, unmoving, as if waiting. Light pulsed from its surface, subtle, almost like a heartbeat. And carved into its hull was a symbol. A spiral intersected by lines, ancient and unfamiliar. It didn't belong there. It didn't belong anywhere. Then, in a blink, it disappeared. A burst of electromagnetic interference followed, and then nothing. The footage was sent back to Earth. Engineers were stunned. Physicists argued. Was it a probe? A spacecraft? A relic? No one could agree. And that's when the silence began. The data was locked away. The mission logs were edited. The encounter was erased from history. Only a handful of people ever saw the raw files. They were told to forget. And they did. Until now. Decades later, a team of researchers unearthed the forgotten logs. They weren't looking for secrets, just old mission data. But buried in the files were clues. Mentions of a structured anomaly. Images mislabeled. Dates that didn't match public records. And one image remained. Unredacted. It leaked online? At first, no one believed it. Then the experts weighed in. The object was real. The footage was authentic. And the symbol matched no known language. But it felt intentional? Like it was meant to be found. NASA responded quickly. They admitted the footage was genuine. But they dismissed it as visual distortion and light artifact. Few believed them. Why hide it for over 40 years? Why erase it from Voyager's records? Why classify a piece of deep space silence? Then came the signal. July 12, 2024. A low-frequency pulse, almost identical to Voyager's 1980 anomaly, was picked up again. This time, it wasn't coming from Voyager. It was coming from deep interstellar space. And it was moving. Toward us? Theories exploded. Was the object a sentinel? A warning? A forgotten machine finally waking up? Had Voyager triggered something, an ancient protocol or a cosmic alarm? Had we knocked on a door we were never meant to approach? No one had answers? But something had changed. Astronomers around the world pointed their instruments at the source. Governments held closed-door meetings. And somewhere, in the silence of space, the signal continued. Unbroken. Undeniable. Voyager 1, drifting ever farther into the unknown, may have been the first. But it won't be the last. What it saw in the void has